All right, it's time to unveil the beauty that my cousin made for me. See, I got Vedas making me banners. I got my cousin making me an awesome apron. Look at this freaking cool apron, team. I don't have to wipe on my clothes anymore. I can wipe on my awesome Jazzy Squad apron. Got to Kristen, we got to patent this thing so we can start selling them. And then we can, I know you want to become a teacher, but then you can just make these full time and make bank. All right. Thank you, Kristen. Appreciate you. All right. I don't really wear aprons, so it's a little awkward. Very fresh. That's the B word. Hey. Don't use those words. Actually, you can use those words. I like it. It is very bitchin'. All right, team. So today is just going to be pretty simple. We're making some pasta. Woo! But we're going to talk about different variations of pastas, okay? So for me, my go-to is just some whole wheat pasta. Because they're nice and simple. Keep it simple, team. We're always about keeping it simple and affordable. But also, most importantly, healthy. Okay? The gluten. It's okay. I know, Amanda. I know you are gluten sensitive. It doesn't make you feel good. But we will talk about gluten because there is celiac disease. And then that's it. But there are different components that is found in wheat that can trigger sensitivities. What researchers are doing nowadays is they're looking into what's called, what is it called? There's a different component. I got to come back to you on that. I'm blanking on the word. But there's another component within that is found in wheat products that researchers are finding that they're sensitive to. All right, team. I got this awesome olive oil spray from my mama, so I'm going to use that right now as we get one of the skillets ready to go. So, team, to save time, I have my water boiling already, so I'm just going to throw my pasta in there. Make sure your water is boiling. Okay. Oh, so it's specific to America, huh? So, V, thank you for tuning into both of them. I appreciate you. Getting the different angles of the apron. Rain will melt out of your ears. I hope that doesn't happen. I've never heard that happen before. But Amanda, so speaking of alternatives, do you use like shiitake noodles? Do you use black bean pasta? There's those options that we can use with black bean pasta, edamame pasta. So that's the thing when it comes to pasta, team. We want to focus on everything besides like the white pastas. Okay, the white pasta, you're just taking out a lot of those healthy nutrients, and it's just predominantly carbohydrates. Whereas with the wheat pasta, with the black bean pasta, with the edamame pasta, it is very much you're going to have a lot more protein that are found in those options versus the white. That's good. Yeah, so shiitake noodles, they're a little bit lower in calories, which is awesome. But they don't really have those macronutrients that you would find in the whole wheat options. Okay, team, so I got my pasta ready to go. Two options that I wanted to talk to you today about protein-wise, okay? So I got some turkey meatballs. Bam! Some turkey meatballs going in the oven right now. I also have some soy meatballs, some vegetarian meatballs here. Alrighty? So it takes about 30 to 35 minutes to cook these suckers in the oven. You can do it quickly on the skillet, but I like to bake them. So I have those going. They've been going for about 25 minutes now. And we can, in about 2 minutes, we can put in the vegetarian meatballs. So we're going to try that today, those two options. All right, team? Let's get the sauce going. So I just have the thing about, yeah, that's right. The thing about the sauce, team, you just want to get a nice classic marinara. Try not to go for like the creamy ones. We want tomato-based ones so you can get your vegetables in there. All right. I know with pasta, vegetable pasta isn't as tasty as meat-based pastas or edamame pasta, but this is where we can easily incorporate a lot of our vegetables, is in the tomato-based pasta. So I got Trader Joe's has a nice roasted garlic one. There it is, bam, and bam. So I'm gonna get that going right now. All right, how's everybody's hump day going? I'm just going to put the whole thing in here because we're making a lot of servings here, team. As you can see on the left-hand side, we're going to do 4 to 6 servings of this. And what's great about pasta is that it's very affordable. Even the whole wheat pasta, the black bean pastas. I think there's quinoa pasta. The edamame pasta. A bag of that. So a bag of this at Trader Joe's is about $1.50. You're gonna get a lot of servings out of this. All right, so I got my the pasta sauce ready to go. The pasta sauce is only $2 for that whole jar. So I'm gonna get that covered right there. And now, 10 minutes in, I'm gonna get 10 minutes left. I'm gonna put the soy. Oh yeah, those turkey meatballs are looking pretty good, team. And I'm putting in the edamame pasta or edamame meatballs up in that business. And so that's the big difference between the turkey meatballs or if you're gonna go turkey, if you're gonna go meatballs and actually have meat, please go turkey. Don't go beef based meatballs. Turkey's much leaner. And then so it takes about, like I said, 30 to 35 minutes to cook those turkey meatballs. With the edamame or with the soy, the vegetarian option, it only takes about 10 minutes in the oven. So that's like the big difference between, if you're on more of a time crunch, go for the soy meatballs. But if you have a little bit more time, you can go with those turkey meatballs. So you guys know the drill with this chicken sausage that I love to add to dishes. Just cutting it up so it cooks a little bit quicker. Getting this thing in a skillet so we can add to that. It's coming, okay. So, oh yeah, here we go. There you go, Amanda. I remember the compound. There's these other components, another protein or a carbohydrate binding protein. It's called fructans. Okay, fructans are found in wheat or wheat-based products, and research is showing that people are showing sensitivity to that and indigestion to that. So you might have a fructan intolerance, maybe not a gluten intolerance. My roommate knows, Dylan's here. She knows I'm very stern when it comes to gluten because thing is, team, like, yes, gluten is people have issues with it, the people with celiac disease. It as a dietitian, I've done a lot of my reading on gluten, and it is still a pretty big topic to talk about, right? But it really downplays celiac disease. I feel like when gluten sensitivity is talked about, because research has shown that it's not consistent. There's no consistent data for that. But celiac disease is a big issue. I've had a lot of good friends of mine. I have a lot of good friends who do have celiac disease, and pretty much celiac disease, if you do have gluten, your intestines are on fire. You feel like your insides are on fire, and it's pretty intense. I'm not saying that you don't have an issue with gluten. It's just you want to respect that celiac disease is very, very, very serious issue. Anywho, enough about my rants about that. Sauce is looking pretty good. Keeping the sauce at about a medium temperature, cooking that covered so it doesn't spray everywhere. Even though I got my lovely apron to cover the spray. Got the chicken sausage on a nice medium temperature too, so we can cook that up and add that there. And then we got the turkey meatballs almost ready to go in there. So yeah, team, like we were talking about earlier, with pasta, it's, everybody has their own variations, but right, with the Giant Squad, we want to get the healthy alternatives. We want to get the healthier options with the whole wheat, the black beans, the quinoa, the soy-based pastas. right? So with the pasta here, it's just cooking up. Keep it nice and steady. So why don't we talk about some of the nutrients that are found in here? This meal is pretty high in, like we were discussing earlier, a lot of lean protein coming from the chicken, coming from the turkey, as well as coming from that soy, the soy meatballs. This meal has a good amount of thiamine in it, niacin, which is also known as thiamine is B1, niacin is vitamin B3. Vitamin A, C, E, and K, very important for our daily functions. With all those vitamins are very important for us to consume. You can easily find them in here. All right, the minerals that we got in here, we got selenium, manganese, phosphorus, copper, folate, and potassium. The great thing, team, remember about pasta is that it's very, very cost effective, even if you go healthy. If you ever go to a restaurant, right, pastas are pretty expensive. You can get a pasta that's like $15, right, and it costs the restaurant probably about $1.50 to make. And through my studies, especially with my field work as a dietitian or becoming a dietitian, I learned that that's where a lot of restaurants make their money, is through the pasta and pizza dishes, because it's so cost effective for them. So why not just make it yourself? Save a crap ton of money. A pasta dish usually is about, like I said, averaging $12 to $15 here in California. I don't know how it is in Chicago there, Vegas, but what's it called? You're gonna get 4 to 6 servings of pasta if you cook it yourself, rather than getting it at a restaurant. Even though I understand it's nice to eat out every once in a while. Keep it in moderation, team. You know the drill. All right, squad, so the pasta's cooking up. We got it on a pretty medium-high heat there. So we cook it a little bit quicker, so you don't have to hear me talk all the time. Fill the void. So let's talk about names. Help me out. Amanda, Kristen, Vedas, Alexa, Kristen. I said Kristen twice. Dylan. What do we got? Minette. We got Minert. Is Minette in here? Oh, Minette. No, Minette. What are we going to go to? What's going to this name for this pasta meal, team? While we're talking about that, I'm just going to add a little bit more herbs and spices to my pasta. So I'm going to throw some garlic, a little bit more garlic powder in there, some more oregano, some basil. You gotta have basil in pasta dishes. Let's get up in there. Bam. And as you can see, team, on the left-hand side, the pasta, the reason why it's taking a look, like the time says 35 minutes, is taking into account if you bake your turkey meatballs, okay? So if you do it on the skillet, if you do it on the stovetop, it's gonna go a little bit quicker, but you have a little bit more balanced cooking when you throw it in the oven. Right, and then last but not least, I'm gonna throw in a little bit more pepper in the sauce here. No brain melting, team. Right, Amanda? Are you feeling okay, Amanda? We have Amanda back, Jazzy Squad, in our classes, which is awesome. Heck yeah. Stir that up a little bit. Oh yeah. Sauce is gonna be sprouting out soon. Don't want it spraying in my grill. Even though I have an apron, I want to keep this thing nice and clean, Kristen. It's too nice. It's too good. All right, team. So the pasta sauce is looking pretty good. Pasta's almost finishing up here. And then we got our meatballs ready to go. Better than resto. Better than resto? Come in Twitch, Dylan, so you can join the rest of us. Pasta and meatballs. Okay, thank you. Yeah, gotta keep this nice and steady, nice and clean, you know? So Dylan's going with better than resto. Is that like a play on words with pesto? Okay, good. There we go. Let's talk about the names in here, Dylan. Pasta and meatballs. I don't know if they would respect the soy-based meatballs as an alternative. So I don't know if we should go Italian route. Oh, as a restaurant. Better than resto. Better than the rest. Get it? So restaurant, better than the rest because it's more affordable and healthier. Okay. Meat. Just say it. It's in the recording, it's not gonna be there. I'm not gonna put it in the recording. Don't worry, the chat isn't in the recording. All right. Pasta's looking pretty good while you guys figure out the name. Let me check to see if this is good. Oh, yeah. All right, team. Meatballs ready to go. Noods and balls. I think that's... How is that not appropriate? I think that's fine. Noods and balls. All right, team. Pasta needs a little bit more time. Just a teensy bit. But we're about 10 minutes in right now. All right, Amanda, you have to say yours now. I kind of like Noods and balls. That's hilarious. All right, squad. Let me get my oven. Oh, wait, Kristen, that's the next thing. I need some nice Jazzy Squad oven mitts. Changing it to Noods and balls. Yeah, Noods and balls. And that's front runner right now. I think that's funny. It's okay. Jazzy Squad can be appropriate with inappropriate at times, which adds to our flair, team. It just adds to our flair, Appreciate you, Kristen. All right, so look, that's 35 minutes in. Look at those meatballs. Not too charred. Pretty good to me. Look at that. Yeah. Dylan, you don't eat this, but it's tasty. All right, so I got that going. Chicken sausage is looking pretty good right here. A little stirring so it's covered right here. All right, team. So yeah, if you're doing 4 servings, if you're able to eat this in 4 servings, it's about $3 per serving. But if you break it into 6 servings, 5 or 6, you're going down to the $2 mark, which is pretty awesome. Very affordable. Pasta más mucho affordable. I know my Spanish. I'm so good. Muy bueno con. Muy bueno con español. Con is with, right? C-O-N. Yeah. It's you're the one that brought it up, so I'm sticking with it, Alexa. I think Noods and balls is pretty good. Immature. All right, sauce looking pretty good. Pasta's ready to go, team. Let's get that strainer. Or what the heck is this thing called again? It's called like I should know the name. Some funky term, team. Some funky ASS term. Yes, see, I knew it. I'm so good with my Spanish. I'm just so good. Colander, there you go. Such a weird name. Strainer? Strain the water? I don't know. That works for me. All right, team, let's double check this pasta. I think it's pretty good and soon. Oh, yeah. It's ready to go. So, yeah, I kept it on pretty high heat so we could, you don't have to hear me talk too much. All right, squad. Put that chicken a little bit more. All right. What do you guys usually? How do you guys usually cook your pasta? What do you guys and gals usually put in it? This is just my go-to one, but I'm always open to different variations. Because that's what it is, team. We're always learning, always finding new options. Great. Gonna be funky. Oh yeah, all that steam. Let's get that steam. Yeah, I think that's the winner, team. We're gonna go with Noods and Balls. Hav isn't even here for it. Hav is not here for it. Noods and Balls. Lentil bolognese. Yeah. Oh yeah, lentil. You can do lentil noodles. Lentils are hella high in protein and fiber. Lot like if you want your fiber, just eat a cup of freaking lentils and your poop will come out. Your poop will come out. It's important, team. As a dietitian, it's important to poop. I know, and I got predominantly you women here in the chat. That's okay. Women poop. I know that. I know women poop. All right, squad. We're gonna put everything together. I'm gonna do a nice little variation, a little combo with the turkey meatballs and the soy. So I'm just gonna throw them both in there. Still have the soy in here, just the soy protein balls to finish up the cooking. Great. Avocado Alfredo, that sounds bomb. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. You make sure that if you do get the beef Alexa, it's 90% fat-free or more. Yeah, avocado Alfredo sounds good, Dylan. Justin's Noods and Balls. Let's just go with that. You need the iron. You can get it from spinach. You can get it from kale. You can get it from other options. Tell her, Dylan, you're vegetarian. All right, let me get my little. All right, squad. So let's get some soy meatballs up in this business. What about, yeah, Jay? We'll keep it. How about this, Kristen? We'll keep it. We'll just say Jay's Noods and Balls, so Jameson can be a part of it, and then he can start making this for you. You know? That's right. Throwing some soy meatballs up in there. Getting some turkey meatballs up in this business as well. Throwing that combo, team. And last but not least, throw in that pasta sauce. So yeah, squad, like it takes about 10-15 minutes on a pretty high heat to cook whole wheat pasta here. It takes a little bit longer than the white pasta. For the chicken sausage, it takes about 10 minutes if you have it in the skillet, cut it up. And then for the sauce, you're going about 10 to 15. Nothing wrong with overcooking it just a little bit from my standpoint. But I'm sure Guy Ferrari and Gordon Ramsay would yell at me if I said that. And then if you're going to go soy meatballs, you're doing this only takes about 10-12 minutes to put in the oven, but the turkey-based meatballs or beef-based meatballs are going to be a little bit longer, 30 to 35. Okay, just throwing in that wrapping up of the time there. And let's get this pasta sauce up in this business. Oh yeah, that sauce is ready to go. Look at that. Putting that all up in there, comboing it up. We're all about the combos, especially you individuals who do the boxing class. Remember, boxing, for those of you that do boxing is tomorrow at 6 p.m. Thursdays now at 6 p.m. Okay, Kristen, you hear that? 8 p.m. your time? I think you can make that now. It's better than 9, right? All right, team. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Pasta's ready to go. Stir this sucker up. And again, if you do like a mass batch, like I just did, you are going to, did I not do the calories? Oh my God, I forgot the calories. My bad, team. Forgot to calculate the calories. So I'm going to do a quick calculation here. Quick calculation. All right. 200, about 2. Oh, I actually have it here. All right. So let's do this together, team. Pasta total is about 16, 540 for the sauce. Okay, that's 2140. If you're doing turkey-based meatballs, all the meatballs, you got 600 calories, so that's 2740 or 2890. And then the chicken sausage, all 5 of them, about 550. So yeah, Dylan, if you're going to go vegetarian option, you can get a nice little soy chicken sausage there. So 550, that is 20 or 32 for 90 or 34. Let's do the math real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. 440. Okay, let's divide that by, so we've got 3,290, 3,440. So divided by 6 or 4. You're looking, team, at about 6 to 800 calories here. Okay, 6 to 800 calories per. So if you're going to do 4 servings, you're looking at about 800. But if you're going to break it up into 6 servings, you're going to get about 600 calories. Okay, I promise I did the math right here. There's a lot of gibberish. But I did. It's there. It's there. It's there, squad. I did the maths. I did the maths. All right. And that's right. That's right, Dylan. What did you make 2 days ago? The avocado. Yeah, I think I smelt it. Bibimbap. Nice. Awesome. Nice, Amanda. Yeah, that's pretty bomb. I wouldn't get the Korean beef. I'd probably get like a fish or a chicken there. That means no calories. Yay! You majored in gibberish, Vedas? You majored in being super sexy. That's what you majored in. All right, squad. So let me get a combo of this up in here. Get the pasta. Get the soy meatballs. Get the turkey meatballs up in here. So again, if you're gonna go, it's actually funny. So the soy meatballs are in the back total. Soy meatballs a little bit more than the turkey meatballs. Okay. And one last thing, people might be a little bit apprehensive when it comes to like the soy meatballs or the turkey meatballs because of sodium. But if you're not eating all the meatballs, you'll be fine. So our recommended dietary allowance for sodium is about 2,800 milligrams, so 2.8 grams of sodium. And in these bags, there's about 400 to 500 milligrams per serving. So that's about 6 of these soy meatballs and about 2 to 3 of those turkey meatballs. So if you're not eating the whole bag, you should be fine. It's not too high in that sodium. All right, team. Let's freaking try this. All right, whoops. Can't have that there. I'll get that pipe out of there. All right, so this is the Justin Noods Balls. A little hot. A sexy minor. All right, let's try the soy meatballs. Remember, it only takes 10 minutes to cook these in the oven. Yeah, not bad. Trader Joe's has it all. Let's try that turkey meatball. Oh yeah. Justin's Noods and Balls here, team. super delicious, super healthy, and super cost effective. So there you go, squad. We got the Justin Noods and Balls